become a holiday tradition for so many people. What you want to get now, what you want to realize is some of these things that we have that we're offering, you're getting now, that you can save for the Christmas holiday season. This one you're not getting now. They're not made yet.
No.
Right?
Are you
There's
kidding?
no ship order right now.
Yeah.
You're choosing either November or December. We'll put the ship dates up. I think it's December 7th, right? And for the season, this is the only choice we're offering where you've got your 10 in 10 with the gift bags that are going to be included. So any gift card lovers, come on in, pop a gift card in there, and a Mrs. Prindable's pretzel rod, and a Mrs. Prindable's apple, and you will love, love, love what you're getting at a sale price of under $50. Tell me about some flavors, Lori.
You know, great flavors. We're so proud of this assortment, and like Rick said, you know, the bags are really special, but let's get on into those gourmet treats that we're so proud of. We're going to start on the bottom row right there. So let's remind you again, you get 10 of these gourmet chocolate caramel pretzel rods. We hand dunk them into our famous caramel, the same caramel that we use in our apples, in fact.
Yes.
Then we enrobe it in that rich, melt in your mouth chocolate and sprinkle it with nonpareil. So you
Keep
get
going.
10 of those. Individually wrapped, we took them out of the wrapping just so you could see them. Then our 10 individually wrapped apples. The first row, you get 5 of this brand new flavor. That's red and green candy coated dark chocolate pieces mixed with white chocolate. So it's that creamy and then that intense combined in one great flavor.
Love it.
That's the first 5. And then the 5 on the top row, this is an all-star favorite. Nestle's Crunch pieces combined with milk chocolate chips and festive sprinkles. And this is what you get to do 10 times if you're giving these as individual gifts.
And break that down, by the way. Break that down for 10 gifts for under $50. Huge value here. Huge value for Mrs. Prindable's. Let's dive in and let's start eating, because one of the things that you're going to love is that these are, for the most part, really universal in terms of gift-giving flavors, right? Like you didn't bring a lot of, you didn't give a lot of nuts or something.
Exactly.
People might have challenges, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to make sure that these were gifts you could be confident whomever you give it to, they'll love. So it might be someone you know really well, your sister with a really special piece of jewelry
And what you just showed, by the way, that second, you showed the snap.
So
not only are you getting that enrobed in all that Mrs. Prindable's thick caramel layer after layer after layer, everything on the outside, but the inside is a Mrs. Prindable's apple.
Is a Mrs. Prindable's apple. It goes straight from the orchards to our Mrs. Prindable's kitchen. And we don't dunk these apples until the day they're shipped out to you. So really fresh. The day they ship out.
The day they ship out is the day they're dunked.
And we make that caramel that we're so famous for in these copper pots. Isn't that great? The dark chocolate with the milk chocolate combined.
The dark and the milk and the slightly tart but sweet Mrs. Prindable's apple.
Exactly.
It's a wonderful flavor combination. It's iconic. It's why so many people love it year after year. I'm speaking with my mouth full.
That's great. I can take over anytime. With the apples, okay, we love that caramel. Yeah, isn't it so good? And let me mention those apples too. Right now we're using Granny Smith, but one of the neat kind of freedoms we have by the fact that we don't make these until the day they're shipped out to you, we can pick the freshest variety of apple available at that time. Granny Smith, Empire apple, another kind of tangy sweet combination, but it will go great with those toppings. So the pretzel rods, what we do that's so incredibly unique is we dunk them first by hand into that caramel. Then we enrobe them in the chocolate and add the nonpareil. So it just adds another layer of gourmet goodness to it. And we're really proud of those pretzel rods too.
You know, and again, there's a lot of goodness happening here. And it's a chewy goodness. Is that we talk about 10 and 10?
Yeah.
And there you see what that looks like. And in terms of scale, that's a huge amount of food you're getting.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's 20 individually wrapped gourmet treats if you want to look at it that way. I love showing this as a reminder that they're all individually wrapped, mix and match to your heart's content. An apple is definitely sufficient in this bag if you want to use the pretzel rods for something else. And one other thing, my mom's in assisted living. If there's somebody, even a college
My mom's
kid,
in assisted living.
Send this to her, and she can give these out. She doesn't have to go shopping. She can give them to her caregivers.
Well, that brings us to our next point. Because one apple is great to give. However, if it's assisted living, if it's a card club, if it's anything book club, right? Once you slice them, now that one apple, I just had 2 of these, I'm satisfied. That's good.
You know, let me bring this up right when you're talking about it.
So you're slicing one apple here
this is one
into
apple.
how many different treats?
Well, you know, usually about 12 chunks about this size.
So let's say it's 10.
Yeah.
Right?
It's 8.
Now you've got 100 of those slices coming your way. Plus the pretzel rods.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Have you tried Mrs. Prindable's in the past? One here with 395-1601. Right now, you're doing nothing but reserving. That's it. Now, the November ship date is limited. And we said, well, how could that be limited? It's not even November yet, right? Because the worker bees that are working so hard and will be working so hard to make this happen have allotted X number that we can do in November. Because how many thousand, Brian, did you say? Yeah, 9,000 reservations have been taken. 9,000 reservations this week. That's crazy.
I love it.
So if you want the November, take advantage of it right now. That's going to be November the 16th, I believe. And then December 7th. So one would be Thanksgiving,
exactly.
The holidays, the office party, the office get-together.
Idea.
Bring these to the cubicle people that work so hard with you or to the office. Lay these out, and when you do, people will just be attracted and they will jump on it. Here's some other ideas.
Here's some other ideas we just want to show you. We added a card on one if you want to do that. Serve this for your holiday gatherings, for a hostess gift, if you're supposed to bring food. It won't duplicate anything else on the table. As a place marker, you mentioned Thanksgiving. You can do that. We put it in a little mug. If you put that at each place, can you imagine how adorable that would be? So it's really about taking some of the stress out during the holidays. And I don't know about you, Rick, but I'm pretty good at getting the big gifts. My husband and kids, you know, I'll kind of think about those gifts in advance. But it's more of the many kind of smaller gifts that I'm scurrying around at the last minute, trying to get for the people that I care about, that I've appreciated all year long.
And we should also appreciate, as you're appreciating this, how they're made. And they are still truly made only one way, and that's the old-fashioned way. There's no way to rush this. There's no way to rush Mother Nature to grow the apples.
Yeah, it's
Apples have to be there. Apples have to be fresh. And then tell me about the ingredients that you're actually using that make these Mrs.Prindables.
Well, what I'm so proud about, first of all, is that fresh apple that we mentioned, and the one that, you know, you're relying on Mother Nature, all U.S. grown apples. The caramel is made in small copper pots, a lot like the one you see on the table right here. We make them in small batches daily, and we don't make them until the day we dunk these and the day they ship out to you.
That I wasn't aware of. So they're not even in the fridge for action all the time, or
right out the door. Isn't that crazy?
That's good.
And you know, we have to be so specific on how we control every step of the temperature. Even we've got it down to 1/10 of 1 degree. I mean, it really is
so
science
that they
at
can
its
be
best.
assured. You can be assured that when you're getting your apples,
Yes.
they're going to be crisp. Now, when I get them in the last 6 minutes, and again, a lot of people on the line. November ship date is most limited. You're just reserving right now, not even spending anything, and you will not be charged. Your credit card's not going to be charged until November or December. When I get them, or I give them to someone, what do you suggest? Do they have to eat them right away? Can they put them in the fridge?
Good question. Store them in the fridge for up to 3 weeks. That's our recommendation. But take them out 45 minutes or so before you plan to eat them, because you want, like butter, there's a lot of butter in there. You want, you know, it to be at room temperature so that caramel's gooey and melt in your mouth great.
Keep them in the fridge, and then when it's time to eat them, bring them out.
Bring them out, room temperature toppings. Wanted to give you a close-up look at this bag. Since Rick mentioned it's our only assortment of the entire holiday season this year with gift bags. We've added sparkle for the first time. We've got the foil embossed Mrs.Prindables there. It's sturdy, it's beautiful. It'll look as good as it tastes. And gosh, hopefully you, like me, like all of us that are giving this holiday season, we can be really proud that the people we care about will be treated so beautifully.
Well, now people are buying more than one set and doing both ship dates. Let's talk about who might get these once you get them. December ship date is still available on the 7th. And people you care about, right? And you're singing, anybody doing the math? Let's just give the pretzel and the apple together and make it really simple.
Make it 10,
right?
10 big gifts.
And so it's going to be $5, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be $5.
$5.
Right?
To your
Man,
door.
try to find a $5 gift for somebody who does your nails, or they hair care, or somebody who works with your child. And again, it might be, you're getting a bigger gift too, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's the thought that counts. It's a card, it's something nice, you don't know what to get them. It's a really, really nice gesture to drop something off, and it's special.
And it's special. That neighbor, I don't know if you have a neighbor in your community that you know you can call last minute and say, can you get my mail? Can you look in on our dog? That person or people that you know that make a difference in your life every year. And the challenge all of us have is, how do we remember all those people and honor them affordably? So hopefully this is something that...
And honor them affordably. And there's nothing wrong with honoring them affordably. I'll tell you something else. Maybe you're giving the big gift.
Yeah.
Maybe you're saying, okay, you know what I mean? Here's the big thing. It's the TV. It's a family thing. But you want to open up other little things. Everybody gets one of these as well.
I love it. And you know what? Keep some for yourself, because this is what you pull out when you're decorating the Christmas tree. This is when you pull out when you've got that Christmas music playing for the first time around your home and the fire going, and you want everyone to get in that Christmas spirit. This is about gathering and enjoying the people you love. So let Mrs. Prindables do the work, and hopefully this will be a chance for you to relax and the people that you care about to feel treated.
Let's go to Martha from Virginia, who's joining us. Hi, Martha.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
I've got a lot of caramel in my chewing on right now, but it's good. It's really good. Have you tried these in the past, Martha?
Oh, Lord, yes. Yes.
What do you like about them, Martha?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you like about them?
I just like them. They make nice gifts. Plus, I keep them for myself, too, you know.
Plus, you keep it, yeah. I don't think anybody's going to be giving 10 of these.
No way.
Maybe 7, maybe 6.
My veterinarian's office loves them.
You know what? That's something we didn't mention. I've done that too with my vet's office and the pediatrician's office.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
And I can justify too, I'm not eating unhealthy, I'm just having an apple.
Right.
Just to myself, just a little apple, it's okay.
Well, you know, my dog and my cat say, you know, well, Dr. Redding would like to have one.
Yeah, oh, that's so good.
That's great. That's great.
Martha, have you tried our pretzel rods? Because we're including 10 of those as well. Not a lot of our customers have had the opportunity to try them. Have you?
Seemed like they were in the package last year, weren't they?
We did another apple pretzel rod combination. I'm so glad you noticed that. Yeah, and we just love being able to bring that same caramel together, you know, under the chocolate, just like we do with our apples. Did you get a chance to try them?
Oh, I could eat pretzels any way, shape, or
Any way, shape, or form. They're coming your way again. Thank you so much, Martha.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Keep sending.
Take care. All right, I've had a lot. Let's go through what you're getting again.
I love that idea. Okay, so all of these treats, let me just tell you right up the bat, are individually wrapped. We just took them out of the wrapping so you could see them more clearly. The first row that you get here, they amount to 10 wow gifts. 5 apples in our brand new flavor, candy-coated dark chocolate pieces, that's the red and green you see there, with white chocolate chips all on top of our yummy, yummy caramel. The other 5 apples on the next row are Nestle's Crunch pieces with milk chocolate chips and festive sprinkles. Every apple comes with an individually wrapped pretzel rod. These are dunked in the same caramel that our apples are famous for. Then they're enrobed in that rich milk chocolate and the nonpareils are added. So you're giving this sturdy, sparkly, fun bag filled with 2 gifts. And when I pull this out, I'm thinking about people that tend to think of others more than themselves. And I'm thinking, they get a chance to sit down and cut this up and treat themselves to a great coffee break, or just, you know, just remember that they're important. I love that image.
Not a bad idea. Yeah. Not a bad idea in the afternoon with a little Keurig cup of coffee,
yeah,
a little TV time, maybe a little watching QVC, and a slice or 2. And the thing is with this, like when we've got them in the past, you don't eat the whole, necessarily eat the whole apple right away.
No, exactly.
Right? Slice it up, put it back in the fridge, and just wait a while.
I leave it out on the counter just because, you know, I just want to like cut the time to it. But I leave it on the counter and I cut it up throughout the day. Did I ever tell you or mention how you can feel good about the fact it's an apple? My 9-year-old only eats the toppings.
Just the toppings. Well, you're allowed to then have the rest of the apple if you want to.
Yeah, I know, but definitely
you get the apple, they get the rest of it. In the last 50 seconds, what'd you bring us here, my dear?
This is the box that's going to be shipped to your door, and I love the fact that, you know, the price contains all of this, the bags as well. You don't have to do a separate trip for that. 10 amazing gifts if you combine an apple with a pretzel rod, all self-contained. And don't forget about the fact that you have the option of shipping them directly as a gift to a family you care about. I love the fact that both of us are here. You're a guy, I'm a gal.
And they fit.
You like different tastes.
Color fits.
You're going to get different,
size
no
fits.
Sizes, kids, adults, everybody.
Right? 3 to 103 and everything in between. 10,000 people now since it debuted. Thank you, Lori Shore.
Thank you so much.
All right, more to come in 2 hours. And wait a minute, what day is it? The 4th of July? Yeah, well, it's coming. And also Christmas in July. We're coming right back.